Hey y'all, we are back with another banger.
What's going on? No, it seemed like it's been a hiatus, but we're back.
And today's topic is being in a pandemic with your significant other.
Yeah, it can be challenging. Trust me, it can be challenging. But through it all, if you have God on your side, you can make it through. But we're not saying it's gonna be easy.
Definitely. Like I told him earlier, because we discussed this before we actually came to you all with it, that sometimes it can be a gift and a curse because it has made us like literally tight. But on the other hand, since we spend so much time together, sometimes it can make us kind of bump heads sometimes, and it's like, Lord Jesus, help me, please. But for the most part, I can honestly say that it has really made us closer, stronger, spiritually, mentally, physically, like just on every level. And it has also gave us a chance to really bond with our baby together and just do things as a family more since we've been in this pandemic.
Yeah, and what the devil thought would stop and break us actually made us stronger because God came in and showed us how to do it, show us how to keep going.
Yes.
So, like for a lot of people, they might have ended up splitting because they just can't take it, especially in the beginning where you couldn't even run anywhere. Like you had to be forced to stay with your significant other through the good, the bad, and the ugly. You can't even run away if you want to. So God stepped in and helped us make it through it all. I'm not saying that it was easy all the time, but we definitely made it work because we're following God and trying to do what He say that we should be doing.
Yes, and you know you have something special when you don't always have to rip and run the streets, or when you don't always have to break out a video game to make things interesting. I'm not saying that you shouldn't do those kind of things, because we do play games together, we do have conversations together, but there's been times that we literally didn't do anything at all but talk and laugh with one another, and then next thing you know, the day is over with. Like today, we literally got up, started our day, and then I'm like, oh my goodness, it's literally almost time for you to go back to work, because we literally genuinely enjoy each other. And I don't know if everybody can say the same. Like I literally heard so many people saying how they hated being at home or seeing it on social media. Yes, it can put people in a depression state sometimes, being at home so much, but I'm talking about with your significant other. It kind of made people feel like, I can't do this, I'm trying to get away, I need to go to the grocery store, I need to do something so I can get away from him or her. I'm not saying that we didn't have those kind of moments, but for the most part, we really kind of stuck together and started talking about more serious things that's going on in the world, like in the end times and God, and just wanting to get in our Bible more and pray more together and just do things the right way, because everybody keep talking about how it's been nicer days in the wintertime. These things aren't just mysteriously happening, you guys. You have to understand that all of these things are literally in the Bible. And as a younger couple, sometimes I think people don't think that we go that deep with our conversations, but you would be surprised the kind of things that we talk about. Some may think it's weird, some may think that it's pretty cool, but I honestly think it's pretty cool, because we literally kind of talk about everything. Like, it's weird. We literally wake up and ask each other questions like, I don't know, just out the blue. And you wouldn't think that the average person would ask their significant other the kind of things that we ask, because conversation and communication can build so many things to me. And I feel like that's one of the things that has made us grow stronger together.
And I know it's been said that we're like wise as a couple, especially I guess in our generation, because like she was saying, a lot of us don't even think about talking about the end times, or you might be too scared to even talk about the end times. But I feel like this is something that definitely everybody should be looking at now, because it's like pretty much right in front of us. Stuff that we've been taught when we've grown up. It's like unveiling itself right before our eyes, and like some people are still blind to it. So this is the time more than now to get closer, and so especially so you can know what's going on, so you won't be blindsided or surprised or anything like that. And one thing I wanted to say that helped us get stronger also, especially starting in the beginning of the pandemic, and I think you should try it too if you're a married couple, is doing family weekends. Having that family weekend is really giving you time to know your significant other or just your family, period. Because you're stuck in the house and you know can't escape, and you're forced, well, not forced, but you have the opportunity to learn about your family. And for the past 2 or 3 weekends, we've been having family weekend, make the weekend go by, and like she was saying, we get closer also. And I think that's something that you need in a marriage to help strengthen it, help it stay fresh, and help it keep going.
Yeah, 'cause I was about to say, dang, we forcing you?
Nah, what? No, when they shut down everything, they ain't. I don't know. Let's keep going.
What I believe my husband is trying to say is, not really forced to, spend time with your, well, kind of, yeah.
Yeah, in a way, you didn't
to,
have a choice because everything outside was closed. So where you gonna run to?
But at the same time, to me, a lot of people didn't look at it like it was a good force. It was kind of like, dang, I gotta do this, you know? And I'm not gonna lie, when it first happened, I was pregnant, right?
Yes. Oh gosh, yes. So I was, in the middle of a pandemic. I was stuck in the house with my pregnant wife. Oh my gosh.
And I'm not gonna lie, I was a little moody, just a little bit. And I felt like, oh my goodness, Lord, he's about to be home all the time. What am I gonna do? Because he can't sit down. He always always has to work on something. Always need to fix something. I'm like, I just want to get some rest. I'm growing a whole human. Can you sit down? But it was always some kind of noise. And when he did finally understand, like, okay, my wife really does need me to simmer down a little bit, it was real nice for him to understand it and to get it. He didn't completely get it then. He still doesn't completely get it now because he's not a woman. I carried the baby. He just planted the seed. But
started off,
But overall, I can say that we did pretty well. But during that time, I'm not gonna lie, I was a different person, and I just felt like, help me get through this, Lord.
Just imagine being stuck in a house with somebody that has different type of cravings. Imagine that.
Different type of cravings carrying his baby though. It didn't happen it wasn't on purpose that I was saying these things. I wasn't the girl that felt like ice cream and pickles, this, like that every day. I wanted simple things, you guys, like clear fruits or mainly just something to drink all the time. I was literally always thirsty. Why, I don't know, but that's getting off topic. That's probably a whole different topic that we can come back and share your thoughts.
I just want to say one weird craving, running to Taco Bell for a freaking Baja Blast.
It was good, and it was very worth it. Thank you, husband. Thank you.
In the rain.
Thank you. And this is real life, y'all. We have a almost 6-month-old that I'm sure you're hearing in the background, but she's playing by herself, so carry on.
Yep.
What else would you add to that, though?
Pretty much like, if we had to do it all over again, we know we can do it all over again. We know that's not going to be something to stop us. That was just something. Hold on. Bradley, come on, Bradley. Come on. That was just another obstacle for us to overcome. And we know that's not going to stop us.
I honestly feel like not only was it an obstacle to get over, but it was also something I feel like to make us stronger and to see if we could pass the test. And thank God we did, and we're still passing it. Like any other married couple or couple in general, yes, we have disagreements, but at the same time, it hasn't made us feel like, oh, I can't do this no more. I told him, I said, we stood not only before people, I'm not even thinking about the crowd. Thank you all for coming, whoever watches this video.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
But we stood before God and made vows, said our vows to one another, and this is what we're gonna stick with. And not only did I say that to him before, he's had to remind me of that during this pandemic, because the devil can really play on you and make you feel like, some crazy things, especially when you're around the person a whole lot. And some people can make it seem like it's always blissful in their household, or things are never going wrong because they just get to spend all this time together. Yes, I love it because my husband works, but at the same time, I'm human. He's human too, and I'm a woman and he's a man. So we clash sometimes, and that's just the reality of it.
That's just marriage. That's something you're gonna go through in marriage anyway. That just comes with it.
Yeah. But overall, I hope that you all were able to withstand the storm, or the storms that's going to come your way if you haven't had any storms, because trust me, they're coming.
Yes.
And I just pray that everybody's doing well, not just in your marriage, but with your finances, with your family. I know a lot of us have lost family to the coronavirus. And I just pray your strength, and I pray that God gives you everything that you need to fill that void in your heart and mind and life as a whole, because it's very serious. And a lot of us only look at it like we were laid off, or I had to cook more, or I had to do this more. But think about that person who lost a family member behind something like that. No, it's not taken away from the things that you had to endure or go through, but at the same time, which one do you think holds more weight? Losing a family member, or the fact that you had to cook more, or the fact that you lost out on a little bit of money? Like, we've all went through something during this time, and if you say that you haven't, I'm sorry, but you're lying.
Living up on the rock.
Yeah, you felt something during this pandemic.
Yeah. Yep, that's right.
And I just want you to, if you don't already, gain a personal relationship with God. Pick up that Bible. Get on your knees and pray. Hold your significant other's hand. Tell them that we can do this. Regardless of what is thrown our way, we can do this. Get the kids. Pray with the kids.
Yep.
Pray together. If your husband is in his I don't know, is not the type that want to pray with you, pray to God and ask God to change his heart so he can be the type that want to pray with you, and the kids want to pray with you, and vice versa. Sometimes it's the woman that's stubborn and don't want to do exactly what it is that you want her to do. Pray to God. Don't go to Facebook. Don't go to friends. Don't go to family, because no matter how much you vent to people, God is waiting on you. At some point, it's like he's saying, you're going to keep running into the wrong answer and the wrong things until you come to me. I'm waiting on you to come to me.
Yeah, because venting to the wrong people, once they get mad at you, they're going to put it right back up in your face. So it's best to talk to God. God's not going to do that. People will do it as soon as they get mad, or as soon as they feel like you're doing something that they don't want you to do. Then they'll throw it right back up in your face. So just pray to God, and God will lead the way for you.
Oh, yep. And not even just throwing it up in your face. Sometimes people will give you the wrong information because of the kind of life that they're living. You can't listen to everybody. You can't take advice from everybody. And so many people feel like they're living right, but they're really not. So you just have to be careful with the kind of advice that you're taking in, and the kind of things that you feel are right. I'm not saying that we're perfect. We're far from perfect. But at the same time, we're fighting every day to get closer and closer to God.
Yep.
And I feel like that's what I want for the people around me to do, to get closer to God. It's so many people who are still out here trying to go to parties, trying to just get out and do unnecessary things. I'm not saying that every now and then you shouldn't get out and get a little bit of air, but to just still be around a bunch of people when you know the situation at hand, like, what's going on with you?
Yeah.
At some point,
you still got to be smart about it, because you never know. It might affect somebody one way, but it can affect you the total opposite, and then be too late then. But you got to be smart about it until this whole thing is over with.
Yeah, a lot of people may say that I act like an old lady. Well, I'm a smart old lady because I have underlying issues, and I have a almost 6-month-old baby who I have to look out for. I have a life to look out for. We have a life to look out for, and her life is not to be played with. Yes, people love her, but at the same time, I'm not willing to say, come on over, guys, come on over and see her. Yeah, at the window, if you like. You can come right to my house and look at her through the window if you like, Corona is still too serious. Sorry.
And we hope all of y'all got something out of this. And again, we'll try this one more time. If y'all want us to talk about something else, feel free to put that in the comments and we'll make a video based off that topic. And like I said, we know it's been a while, but we're going to get back being more consistent. We just had to take a little break, get used to being parents, and we'll be back with another one.
We're still getting used to parents. What you talking about?
I mean, we had to get used to it, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We'll be back with another one.
Peace.
See ya.